So here's a new upgrade, a new update that a lot of progesterone machines do not have. I'm excited to kind of share this with you guys. Now we can test if the dogs are pregnant. Stay tuned. You're not going to want to miss this episode of Breeders' Hacks. All right, guys.
I got you right now. What's going on, Bully fam?
What's going on, Bully fam? It's your boy, the educator, the scientist, Mr. Double Muscle Line Bulls, bringing you another episode of Breeders' Hacks. So today, I just wanted to talk about something new that we've been testing here. We've been doing it for a little while now, and it's kind of a game changer. I absolutely love it, right? So what it is obviously I've done episodes talking about the new progesterone machine that we use, the Hoëk IF-1, and we've had great success with it. But there's a whole other dynamic that people don't know. And a lot of other machines don't do this. And that's why this is one of my favorite now. It tests for pregnancy. We can find out if the dog is pregnant or not, right? So I'm going to explain how it works and everything like that. Obviously, being able to test for progesterone, we can tell when the dog is ready to be bred. With reverse progesterone, we can tell when it's time to remove the puppies via C-section, but now we can test for pregnancy. So the hormone that we test, it's a different test, right? So this box of tests right here, this is for if we want to time if the dog is ready to be bred. Well, this different box right here, Relaxin, is the box of tests that we use if we want to test if she's pregnant or not. So it's exciting because now we can actually test it on our machines and get way more accurate readings than any of the other test strip type of stuff that I've ever used before. With the machine, you do the same process as you would with a regular progesterone. You know, draw the blood, spin it down, get the serum, and now you take the serum, mix it with the buffer, and now go ahead and put that on your test strip. Now you're gonna go ahead and put that in the machine. You'll put your ID chip in, the one that says Relaxin, pop that in, read ID chip, run the test, right? I have videos already going into detail on how to run the test. But once you've run the test, we're testing for Relaxin. It actually comes with a chart, and it basically says at what number the dog is pregnant, what number the dog isn't pregnant. Basically, right now, the lot that we use, the chart that comes with it, and each box of tests comes with its own chart. Basically, anything higher than a 3, the dog is pregnant. If anything lower than a 3, the dog isn't pregnant. And all we're testing for is the hormone Relaxin. So Relaxin is a hormone. So I had somebody ask me, and they were like, well, can't I just test with progesterone? And if the dog's numbers continue to go up, then she must be pregnant. No, that's not how it works. So if you have another machine that tests for progesterone only, you can't test with progesterone to see if the dog's pregnant. That hormone is completely different. It's a completely separate hormone. And the dog's heat cycle, whether she gets bred or if you didn't breed her at all, the numbers go up no matter what, and then they eventually come down. And it's a cycle. The only way to be able to tell if the dog is pregnant through blood is through Relaxin, right? Relaxin is a hormone that is released when the dog has a fetus inside of it. So even if the dog is going through like a phantom pregnancy or a false pregnancy, right? She looks like she's pregnant, she's producing milk, but there's no puppies inside of her. The test is not going to say that she's pregnant because she has to have those fetuses, those puppies inside of her in order for the hormone Relaxin to be released. And then at that point, your machine will tell you if her hormone is above a certain level, she's most likely pregnant. So every test that I've done so far has been spot on. I tested close to like 20 to 25 dogs, and so far everything's been spot on. I had one dog though, that it was a little questionable, but it turns out that the dog was actually absorbing puppies. That's what ended up actually happening. She was absorbing her puppies. So that's why it kind of threw me off for a loop. It said she was pregnant. We saw sacs. Then later on, it turns out they were gone because they were absorbed. I like to use this, and it's great because, I mean, with this machine, you're getting 2 machines in one. So you can time when the dog's ready to be bred, you can time when the puppies are going to be here, and you can also tell if the dog is pregnant or not. The other thing is, yes, like I like ultrasound now. I've been doing ultrasound for some time, but there are occurrences where this is still extremely valuable, and I'm going to explain why. Because there has been times that I went to go do ultrasound, and I can't find the puppies for some reason. It happens. Sometimes you can't find the puppies, or maybe you see sacs, but you don't see puppies inside of them, so on and so forth. So the next step that I'll do, if I'm doing an ultrasound, for example, is I'll test on my machine. Let's check her blood. Let's be super sure. And that's probably more testing than even your local vet may do. They may only do, you know, an ultrasound and kind of call it quits. For me, if I don't like what I see on ultrasound, this is another option that I can go to get more information, more data to see if the dog is pregnant or not. And simply, like I said, it's a pregnancy test for dogs. I just want to share this like update now. It's amazing that these machines can do that now. So it was already a game changer when progesterone machines came out. Now it's like extremely awesome because now we can test if they're pregnant or not on our machines as well. So it's exciting to think what else is next, you know? So I just want to share this update with you that a lot of people aren't aware of and just kind of debunk some myths. Yeah, I mean, I hope this information is helpful. I hope it's useful. If you want the links to anything that we talk about, we'll put them down in the comments and in the description below. And I'll see you guys on the next episode of Breeders' Hacks. All right, guys.